Did you start? Good day, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the universe, and welcome to another edition of the Wolfpack Disc year-long fantasy disc golf league presented by Wolfpack Disc and your mom. Tonight we have Zachy O, we have Mr. Bryce Harrell, myself, Dick, and your host, as always, Brian Papa Wolf Frawley.
It's getting longer every week. We gotta trim that down. Anyways, hey, speaking of mothers, saw mine this weekend. She's one of the 13 people that watch every week. Shout out to Pat.
Go, Pat.
Uh, yep, thanks, Pat. Hey, uh, I know that the players didn't necessarily like Europe right into Ledgestone, but boy, did I. As a guy sitting on his couch watching a lot of golf, this summer it's been blessed. Europe, you've done me well. Ledgestone, you might be my favorite American stateside one to watch. You're close. You're in my top three either way. I think Zach's gonna bring up some great points why, but man, let's get right into the important things because I know that Zach wants to brag about how good uh, his team did this weekend. And there
I
we
won
go.
in
Look at
America. I
Zach won
won
in
in
America.
America.
Did
We're
I
never
win?
gonna. No, let's check. Zach, that's a great question. Did Richard win?
No, not close. I did.
Okay. So Zach number one, Papa number two. Not surprising there.
Keep
Max
going
Sheets.
down.
Yep. Oh wait, Bryce, there you are. You're in the middle of the pack, brother Joel, Cam. Oh, Richard. Oh, you went all
That's
the way to the bottom.
point. There is nothing past that. Never mind.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's look at Dick's team. Dick, did you play anyone from America? Because it doesn't look like you did, bud.
Hey, if you take any two of your players versus my two players, I would have win. I would have won.
Well, considering your players didn't actually play, there's not much I can do about that. Uh, listen, I'm not
How
great at being a
talented,
per.
though.
Listen, I've been proud of you since day one. That's all I can really say about that, Richard. Zach, your American lineup turned out well for you. We got Cam joining us late here. I'm trying to be a producer here. I think that's Zach's role, but Silas was your big scorer on the MPO side, and obviously Owen getting second place on the FPO side was a huge hit for
Mhm.
you. Zach, did you know what happened to our overall standings after this week?
I know that you are in first because that's never going to change.
Okay.
And I think
Okay.
I'm two back from second now. I think I'm two back. So I caught up, I think, 6 wins this week. I was back 8 previously. So I'm real, like, hunting real close.
I
No,
ha
it updated again.
It did, my young friend. I didn't know if you had seen that. Zachary, you have gone from some would say the cellar all the way to at least a nice suite. You can't have the penthouse yet. I could take the rest of the year off and I'd still be in the penthouse. But brother Joel's right behind you, nipping. He might not go online and say anything, but he's actually relatively good at this. Team Stamp West, he is in the business. Weatherman Cam seems to pay attention, but he might rely on one or two players too much on his roster. Hint, hint, clue, clue. When they have a bad weekend, you don't score well. And then Richard Engelmann rounds out our top six. Bryce kind of plays, and he's in ninth, so that's great. Thanks, Bryce, for that. We appreciate that. But let's
Uh,
get right into the questions. Zach, tell us why this might be the best layout for MPO and FPO.
There's two things that are needed, in my opinion, for good quality disc golf. The two things are course diversity. You need to be able to showcase both wooded and you need to show bomber and you need to do it evenly. It's very difficult to find a course on itself that does that. It usually favors one or the other in some way, shape, or form. Or if you have a course or an event that does two courses, it's usually 2 rounds at the wooded, one at the open, and so someone has a technical advantage. Ledgestone has a great bomber course that anyone can score at. You have to be consistent. You have to avoid the OB. It's very USDGC, where everyone knows the layout, everyone can tread there, but you still have to do it. And then you have the hardest wooded course in the world that I love. And it's a one that you have to stay clean on, one that you can gain strokes by taking par on. The closest course we have in the world where par is a pro level rated round. Love that course. And now with the hamburger added on DGN, we get more of it live than years in the past, right? We can remember 3 years ago, we couldn't go live at all for holes 1 through 9. That made the event have less prestige in some ways because people complain about it every year. Now it's
Yeah.
there. Now it's live. People
Hey,
get to watch it more.
Zach, slow down a little bit. You're smart, and maybe not all 13 of our viewers are. What's a hamburger?
It's it's what they call the device that helps boost signal for their
Ah,
live coverage so that they can film in the woods, essentially. So that's just the nickname they gave it. I have no idea if it's actually a technical relation to that at all, but that's what they call it. But yeah, all of those things, right? The course diversity with the toughest wooded course in the world, a great bomber course that anyone can shred. When a winner comes out of Ledgestone, it doesn't feel like, oh, it's the course favors them. Oh, he just had a good week. You have to earn it. It doesn't matter who walks off the course. You go. That person earned 4 tough rounds at the world's toughest course, at a great course that they had to be consistent on. They deserve it. Period, point blank, end of story. And a little subtle comment here. To see 3 Michigan boys in the top 10 might have something to say there about consistency coming out of Michigan right now as they add to their power limit. Maybe they're better than we think.
yeah, Michigan, it's famous to shoot 10.42 and not win an Open. So happy B tier season to everyone. We saw a lot of interesting things on the MPO and FPO side. FPO, we saw a few extra holes. Something happened
I
during those extra holes.
wasn't gonna
Something,
bring it up.
well, that's weird because we're throwing it right to you. Richard, you've been a marshal in playoffs for dozens, hundreds of times maybe for all of our events.
Yeah.
Um, Besides pooping your pants a little bit when you see that happen, what do you do after that?
Well, every reasonable person would do, not care at all.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
match play event at that point.
yeah.
And Nate Heinhold came in and he made it about himself, even though Christine Jennings, the marshal, didn't say shit. He decided I need to make sure they're doing it perfectly right. And oh yeah, I'm Nate. No, fuck that. He made it about himself. Nobody else would have cared at all. And now we're talking about it right now because it's about him.
Well, we'll skip right away from that comment and we'll move on to Cameron's hopes and dreams. Hey, when I was coming up in the disc golf world many years ago, I heard that Anthony Barella was going to be the next Paul Macbeth, but according to Zach's notes, it sounds like Gannon Buhr's going to be the next Paul Macbeth. Cameron, what happened this weekend?
Well, Paul started out all gas, no brakes and decided to pump the brakes. AB, I don't know. He was trying to go do his old stuff where he's just trying to do cool stuff and hopefully it works.
AB pulled a cam.
And
Oh,
AB pulled a can. That's my
oh,
wife said.
we got a peanut gallery comment in the back,
Oh,
and
God.
I'm okay with that. Sorry if peanut gallery offends you. Hey, Bryce, we haven't talked to you much in the back.
Oh,
Uh,
hey.
Bryce, I have a question for you. It's
I
very
might
serious.
answer. Sorry, go on.
Bryce, is Gannon Buhr the best player ever right now?
Best player ever, like all eras.
All errors right now, end it. Because he is the first person to win on 3 different continents. And after a quick 3 different weeks on 3 different continents. And by the way, I did a quick Google to see if I could find any other sport. I can't. He's the first person I've ever found to have won 3 unique events on 3 continents in 3 weeks.
That's a unique perspective. I don't know. I don't want to be too quick to crown him because look what's happened with Kristen Lott this year. Like she had a couple of really great years and she was on top of the world riding high, and now things are looking a little rocky. I don't know if it's mental, if it's injury, whatever, but never know what could happen. I would say you got to give him a little bit more time before you can put that crown on him.
Bryce, you came with great perspective on that. You should come to this chat more often. Richard, we heard the commentators use meters more often, and players refer to meters more often. We also saw many players in the wooded Northwood course do more of a traditional standstill or European shot from the tee and from the fairway. Are the Europeans invading?
Yeah, we've talked about it in the past weeks on this show, and it's definitely coming if it's not already here. Um, they are definitely showing some different types of forms that might be useful. I think even like not jump putting a lot of times, like Silva will maybe do a step through, but it's really I think they're more just pristine with their form and just like less moving parts is better, just like in a lot of different sports. And yeah.
Zachary, how many foot faults did you see this weekend?
To give a shout out to my chorus teacher back in high school, probably 125,600 foot.
Did you
I mean,
just pull a Rent reference?
hey man,
Man.
you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, a lot. If I'm it I know Northwood Black really well. Not only have I filmed there with DGN multiple times, I filmed there at GPO several times as well with Crew 42. So, like on the baskets that are blind around the corner, I have a really good idea when the camera sets up where the baskets are, and I know that they're doing it wrong. Hole five, for example, they're looking down the tunnel. It's like, or not five. Yeah, five. Where they're looking down the tunnel, they get short. Or hole six, they're looking down the tunnel, they're well short of the basket, and they're like, I'm gonna get behind my disc and throw at it. And I'm sitting here going, like, that's not where that's not where it goes. I had really good conversations with GT Hancock about this when he played GPO this year, where he got stuck in a bad spot on the left, and he's like, oh no, I get to go right instead, away from the tree line, and it actually favors me. And two people went, what do you mean you get to? It's like, the basket's way over here. My lie's over here. And they had a quick conversation. Oh yeah, you're right, and we're good. So I saw a lot of mistakes. I don't think anything was egregious to the point where it's like, man, this person's taking a huge advantage, and this needs to be noteworthy at every 3 seconds. But if I'm going by the letter of the law, like Nate did, yeah, I saw a lot of faults.
I think I think we need to maybe remind our players, especially at blind right turn, left turn courses, that hey, it's a disc lining up with the basket there. You want to be behind it, not the fairway, for instance. It was egregious. I saw many online. I'm glad there wasn't a ton of chatter on social media about it, at least from what I saw, because I don't want it to take away from the event. But I think we can all do a little bit better to know those rules. Richard, you sit on the couch and watch a lot of disc golf. So do I. What surprised you about Ledgestone?
Yeah, there are a few things, but like specifically that Valerie came out and really shredded. She's been absent from the at least the podium for like a year or two. I know she had an injury at some point there, but to see her back and just see how composed she was at the end, having to make some putts, even the
Yeah.
extra holes, the last hole, even she had to make that putt on the 18th. So, yeah, seeing her do that, and then nothing really surprised me on the men's side. Gannon is doing Gannon things again.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like Zach mentioned, it's great to see there were three Michigan boys up top there. So that was
Yeah.
fun. Being able to see Luke and Kyle and Andrew play. That's
Yeah,
all.
and shout out to the Michigan caddies, Shay from Great Lakes Disc on Kyle's bag, and Josh Taylor, the living
Yep.
legend, on his son Luke's bag. That was great. Last week we played a little game with Zach and Richard. Now Bryce and Cam get to play. Bryce,
Ooh.
Cam, I'm going to name a player, and I want you to tell me if they are in the top 10 of the current Disc Golf Pro Tour standings in their division, okay? Top 10.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Let's go.
Bryce, this first one is for you. Emily Weatherman.
Top 10?
Top 10?
No.
You are correct. Cam, this one's for you. Paige
Boy.
Pierce.
Oh, see.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. I believe. Let's see.
2 seconds.
I believe she's like seventh or eighth place, if I remember correctly.
She is currently in the top 10 because she is number 10. Bryce, this past weekend's winner, Val, is she in the top 10?
Ooh. like Rich said, she's been a little bit absent in the last handful of weeks, but she's always a pretty consistent player. I'd say no.
You know what a Disc Golf Pro Tour event plus event gets you?
Oh no, she got the extra points this weekend.
200 points.
200
She
points.
is now in the top 10. She is ninth. Just for reference, 200 points back put you roughly in 14th or 15th place. So nice win for her. We'll go over to the MPO side real quick because I like to play this game. Again, this is top 10. We've had a little bit more MPO players start to, shall we say, not need the score they get or have lower ones dropped. Cam, is Nicholas Antela in the top 10?
Yes.
Yes.
That is
I think I heard
incorrect.
assistance there.
That is
He's like top
incorrect.
5, isn't he?
What?
That is incorrect. Nicholas is in 11th place.
What?
This just proves that you guys don't understand the scoring.
Oh
Disc
my
Golf Flow Tour
God.
Plus events
I
pay
should have
big.
thought. Yeah, because he
All
didn't play.
right. Yes, 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 yes. Bryce, we're coming back to you. It's still entertaining for me to play this game. How about our friend Kyle Klein?
Ooh, he's been finishing up towards the top a lot. Don't you be giving me hints over there. I think he is in the top 10 at this point.
You are correct, Cam. What about Sullivan Tipton?
It's a tough
Oh,
one.
let's see. He's been playing very well the last month and a half.
What? Year. All year.
Yeah, all year.
Like the last month and a half, he's kind of exceeded.
No.
Yes.
All
No.
year. I got him in the seventh
Okay.
round of the draft.
Okay.
He has carried my team
Yeah.
outside of Holland.
I think he's probably 9th or 10th place.
He is 12th. It's going to be very interesting over these next few weeks with LWS. That's at Idlewild. And then back up to Toboggan 2 weeks after that. Just for reference, just making your brains hurt a little bit. You know who's in 6th place without looking?
Men or women?
Oh, sorry. Great question, Richard. That'd be MPO.
Yeah.
Place.
Calvin.
Ricky.
Ooh, I
Paul
think Ricky.
Calvin.
Bryce gets
Yeah.
it in the background. It is Paul Macbeth. Ricky is inside of Paul. And
Oh.
a little bit of
Oh.
information.
Hey.
Cam's favorite player right there, Anthony Barella. He's currently in 2nd place. Gannon Burr would need to take the next 3 weeks off for him to take over that lead, and Anthony would have to win all 3 events.
He's pulling a Brian. Good for Gannon.
Gannon is pulling a Brian in the real world. We're proud of him. This is the stuff that we look for.
Does that make me AB? Because I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you could be AB today. That's great. But watch out, Brother Joel might come back and Calvin you.
Don't worry, Bryce. I
I'm
don't
still
want
AB.
AB anymore. I'll
As a
keep
reminder,
Paul.
yeah, Calvin was the number 1 player drafted in our league this year. I'm just gonna say that it was by Brother Joel, and you live and die with that pick. So there we go. Looking back through our questions real quick here that Zach painstakingly puts together on Sunday evenings, and I fail to read until we're live recording these things as we speak. Just real quick, hole 1 at Northwood. This isn't on the list, by the way. Hole 1 at Northwood, FPO. Wow, is that a fun hole to start on? Like, Zach, you're disagreeing. I think it's great.
Oh no, I have one major complaint from the event this year. Because Ledgestone and D-Glow are the 2 biggest events where they go so hard into reviewing on all, like the Albatross and Missy's park job. I can't tell you how many times I watched that replay this weekend.
Or
It was infuriating.
Lisa's 5 putts in a row.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I got that.
So here's the thing. They had the opportunity to tee up the greatest replay ever that we never see because no one ever does it, which is, I think it's at Eureka. I want to say it's hole 8. It's the one that Paul Macbeth threw a putter on when the Luna first came out, and everyone's like, "Oh, he threw a putter," and he parked it. And AB, it's the hole after the bridge,
Yep.
and then AB threw a Luna, and they
Yeah.
teed it up. It was there. And they said nothing. I saw Missy Gannon's throw on one 12 times. I saw the Albatross 40 times. I see the Paul Macbeth. Like, what are we doing? Why is marketing not working here? I get that this means absolutely nothing. It doesn't matter that it's my biggest complaint, but holy smokes, I'm sitting there at the edge of my seat. I'm like, we get to see Paul's throw. Never saw it.
Are
I
you talking about? Are you talking about hole 10, the one that Calvin aced last year?
Yes, yeah. So
Yes.
Yeah,
AB
yeah.
threw a Luna on that hole, hated the throw, still got into circle, and the moment he let go of it, someone's like, "Oh, he threw the new Luna," and I'm like, "Yeah, you remember when the Luna first came out and Paul did the same thing? Show the replay, and it never happened. What are we doing?"
Producer
Oh,
Zach having a meltdown on a Sunday afternoon. That's always fun. Hey, inclement weather happens in the Midwest. Did we dodge a bullet there on Sunday? Just a little bit, huh? Whew. I know I sat in a car for 4 hours at a Ledgestone once, so let's not have that happen. That's always tough. Bryce,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna put you on the spot here. We got about 9 minutes left, give or take. So I mean, take all nine if you need it, but what's the
Well,
best thing about disc golf?
I'm so long-winded, so 9 minutes, here we come. The best thing about disc golf, well, over let's see, I started in 2013, so I'm in my 12th year now. Like doing stuff like this, I never thought I'd be sitting here talking with a bunch of you guys about something we're so passionate about, and we're watching professionals play on TV, and I can't wait to go out and play every day. And it's it just grips you, it just pulls you right in. I don't know, but just everything, honestly.
You've got the right level of nerd for us, and I like that. Cam, what's the best thing about disc golf?
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Like the player you're in a playoff with could pick up your frisbee and say it's all good. Richard, what's the best thing about disc golf?
I don't know, man.
That's what I like about you.
When you
Zach,
throw the disc and it goes like it goes through. It's like sometimes it hits the chains and it's like the best noise ever.
Spider-Man happened for a minute there. Zach, do you like Spider-Man? No. What's the best thing about disc golf?
You know,
it's
like Spider.
unbridled potential. The fact that this sport has so much room to grow and it can go in any direction at any point, and it's exciting to be a part of watching that development. Similar to like some of the best sports in the world. Someone was around when football was still in leather caps and the rules were janky and the goalposts were in front of the end zone instead of the back of the end zones. And to watch it develop to the huge industry it is today, the sport that everyone loves, we are in the beginning stages of this sport and watching its development. And we're going to see a leader change here in the PDGA over the next couple of years. Like we might see a new era that might progress it to new heights. We might see it take a step back, but regardless, it's fun to be a part of it. It's fun to be at this level, even though I wish I was 12 and being able to play while I was young. But just to see it, I'm watching Gannon Burr, I'm watching the next young talent, and being able to make the comparisons, right? Like we see in basketball, the Bill Russell won all the championships, then Michael Jordan, then Kobe, then LeBron. We're seeing the same eras kind of develop through disc golf, and we get to talk about it and nerd out about that, but be a part of it while it's still in the grassroots stages. And I love that.
Richard, you had your finger up at one point. Are you telling me I'm number one?
No.
Oh,
Just to regale a story. Yesterday I took a beautiful woman disc golfing for the first time and like was teaching her how to throw, and she started off throwing like 50 feet, and then at the end she's throwing like 200. And yeah, and making putts and whatever else, and just when people get that itch and they like really start to love disc golf, it's like an addiction. But like once it hits, like this is a great fucking sport.
well,
So
I've
when's the
got the.
wedding?
What'd you say?
Yes,
Yeah,
how was
she
the
knows how to
wedding?
do summers and turbo putts now. That's good.
I'm sorry that she got lessons from you. That
Yeah,
sounds
it's not
terrible.
not
Hey,
great.
one of the best things about disc golf is for me is my brother-in-law texted me, brother Joel, on Sunday afternoon, right before MPO was about to kick off. He said, "Hey, you want to go play?" And I said, "No, I want to watch Ledgestone." And yeah, I'm that big a fandom. I'm a nerd when it comes to that. And the thing I'm most excited about is the future. We have so many young players on the scene. On FPO this weekend, we were treated to see new names at the top on the cards moving around. We got to see different shots on MPO. Like it was like 29, the oldest person on coverage, not named Paul Macbeth, I think. So that's pretty crazy when it comes to it, and multiple people under 24 in that group. So a lot of cool things are coming for the future of disc golf. I think we are still in the 1%, if we will, about where we will see it by the time we're done in the game. We'd like to thank all 14. I think we're going to get up to 14 people that watch this week. We got goals. All 14 of you that have watched all the way to the end. We appreciate you. We're nerds. We like disc golf a lot. Let us know what you think about the courses, the players, or your fantasy scores below. Next year, we're going to do a weekly one, Zach. We'll do the year-long one, but we'll do a weekly one, and people can win from the weekly one. Well, that's how we're gonna do giveaways. I've decided. No more giveaways at the end, Zach. Does that sound good?
I love it.
Well, I like it that you turn your mic off and on so fast. It makes you look so professional. Speaking of professional, I'm not professional. Richard, close us out.
Everybody, get out there, have fun with your friends, and enjoy the game of disc golf. We love you.
That's Spider-Man.